Welcome to Wilderspool for today's first round John Player Trophy final. Warrington versus Oldham, a repeat of last week's league's match, which Warrington just scraped through by 2 points, 32 points to 30. And also a repeat of last November's third round tie when Oldham came here to Wilderspool and took the honours in a 14 points to 10 victory. This is how Warrington line up today. Number 1 Lyon, 2 Drummond, 3 Blake, 4 Thornley, 5 Foster, 6 Woods, 7 Turner, 8 Roach, 9 Tamati, 10 Humphreys, 11 Davidson, 12 Roberts, 13 Gregory. Substitutes for Warrington this afternoon: number 14 Paul Bishop and number 15 Gary Sanderson. The Oldham side, this is how they line up this afternoon: number 1 Round, 2 Robinson, 3 Henderson, 4 McAllister, 5 Meadows, 6 O'Sullivan, 7 Ford, 8 Clawson, 9 Ruane, 10 Skerritt, 11 Furbank, 12 Casey and 13 Morrison. The substitutes this afternoon for Oldham: number 14 Atkinson and number 15 Gilbert. Referee for this afternoon's game is Mr. Robin Whitfield from Widnes. Some stern test this afternoon for Oldham. Parted company with our coaches during the midweek. Terry Flanagan, veteran loose forward, taking charge of team affairs for the near future. So it's O'Sullivan who wins the toss for Oldham. And both teams change end. Be Warrington to kick off. Warrington playing against the wind in this first half. Playing towards the scoreboard end of the ground. Phil Blake to start. Mr. Whitfield just checking with both linesmen. When he gets the game underway, it's Woods who takes the kick off. It goes deep. Lawson picks up. And Gregory in quickly in the challenge with Mark Roberts. Sherritt tries the run through. Warrington are going to have to tighten up on the defence. Last week's league game was anything to go by. They were leading 26 points to 2 at one stage, but allowed Oldham to come back in the game. Warrington finally scraped home at the hooter by 2 points. So all to play for. And the first penalty of the game. Clawson penalised, interfering with the play of the ball. Mike Gregory elects to put the early points on the board, gives the ball over to John Woods. So the game barely a minute old. So Woods going to strike first blood for Warrington. Again, the ball falls down. Referee Whitfield just biding his time. This one sets up for the kick again. The kick's high. And it's there. So with just 1 minute gone of this game, Warrington go into a 2 points to 0 lead, courtesy of the John Woods penalty. Be McAllister to restart. Moved off his wing position into the centre for this afternoon's game. Able to use his power to better effect. Kick goes deep. Drummond stops it with his foot. Now winds up. Tries to go on the outside. And straight into Sherritt. Davidson primed for the run. He takes it up now. But again, Tiger shouldering, tackling. Drives Davidson across field. Tamati going to acting half-back, in a bit of a hurry to get on with the game. Now Steve Roach tries his luck. Good ball away to Tony Humphries. Humphries tackle just short of the 25. Mike Gregory, fake for the kick. But again, 3 Oldham defenders come over the top of him. Ball back to David Lyon for the kick. Kick goes out towards the left. Paul Rowan picks it up on his own 25. And straight at Thornley, and Foster takes the tackle. He's 5 yards in from touch on this near side. And Robinson decides to go on his own from acting halfback round the narrow side. Mike Ford, short ball to Sherratt. Has to duck under the tackle. Roach is in there with Gregory and Tamati. Ball to Mike Ford, and a free kick this time to Oldham. Mark Roberts caught offside at the play of the ball. The Oldham bench send out the bucket of sand. McAllister gonna try to pop this penalty. They're playing with the wind in this first half for Oldham. 2 points to 0 down. And the kick well within McAllister's reach. So McAllister sizing up his task. Up he comes, left-footed. It's high. It's waved across the face of the goal. The score remains Warrington 2, Oldham 0. It'll be Phil Blake to restart with a 25 drop. Kick goes out to the right. O'Sullivan takes it the second attempt. Takes play back inside the Warrington quarter. Furbank connecting half-back to Morrison. Wants to shoulder down. Roach and Humphries are there, the 2 Warrington props. Ford again, misses out. Casey to Clausen. Ford again taking it from the first receiver, but again Warrington caught offside. Woods and Blake. And Mr. Whitfield determined to keep both teams back in the 5 yards. So again McAllister with a penalty attempt. Again he comes up left-footed, and this time he makes no mistake. So 5 minutes of the game gone, scores tied. Warrington 2, Oldham 2. So John Woods will restart. Kick again goes deep out to the right. Taken by Morrison. He just driving in, drives straight into Foster and Gregory. Ruane at acting halfback. Now Furbank, who's the substitute last week, came on and scored a try, sparked Oldham's revival. Ruane puts the kick in from acting halfback. The kick's rolling. Lyon has it covered though. Keeps the ball in play. He's got Drummond in support. He elects to take the tackle instead. Now Drummond at acting halfback takes it himself. Tries to shrug off Meadows. Turner standing centre field. Into Forster. Sorry, Mark Roberts. Roberts none too happy with the tackle, but again, referee catches Oldham offside. Number 13, Tony Morrison inside the 5 at the play of the ball. This time David Lyon comes over for the line kick. Makes about 25 yards with the kick. As Kevin Tamati will start on the Oldham 25. John Woods to Steve Roach. Back again to Woods. Misses out Gregory to Les Davidson winding up. Manages to put one at the back door to Woods. Turner. And Turner's held inside the Oldham quarter. Les Davidson again. Driving towards the post. Good tackle over in the bootlaces from Ruane. Now Warrington throwing on the pressure. But a bad ball. Mike Gregory can't hold it. Tony Thornley picks up, but referee will bring them back for the knock-on. Referee keeping both packs apart. And first scrum of the game. Mike Ford will feed for Oldham. Good heel by Ruane. Ford picks up from the back. And Tony Morrison trying his luck. He's tackled just short of the Oldham 25. And Sullivan again at acting half back onto Furbank. Tries to go under the challenge. Now Ruane. And straight into Steve Roach. Now to Chris O'Sullivan. And there's a high ball over. And Robinson can't hold it. And Oldham had the overlap on this near side. And the high ball from O'Sullivan just couldn't be held by Robinson, so referee brings them back for the scrum down. Turner feeds. Scrums wheel. Ball to Woods. A long ball out to David Lyon. And Woods again on the return to Des Drummond. Taking Meadows on the outside. Goes round Meadows. Has to come back inside. But a good run from Des Drummond. That's brought the crowd on the feet. Meadows gives away the free kick. Not allowing Drummond up to play the ball. And Blake decides to put it into touch. Warrington going for the 6-pointer. Tamati a restart. Humphries is primed for the run. Missed out to Woods. Woods to run around with Roach to Turner. Go back inside to Mark Roberts. Suspicion of a forward pass, but referee allows play on. Tamati again at acting halfback to Woods to Davidson. He can't hold the ball. The ball's loose. And so Sullivan will come up with it for Oldham. So a chance lost by the wire. Casey tries to drive his way through. Held by the two props. Tamati goes in to steal the ball. The referee sees the knock on, decides scrum must go down on the Oldham 25. Played 10 minutes of this game. Scores tied. Warrington 2, Oldham 2. Ford feeds, gets the return. On to Henderson. Robinson, he's trying his luck, has to come inside. Hits Roach as he goes down. Ruane, on to Sherratt. First one challenge. And Tamati penalised. The referee on the spot noted the Tamati high tackle. McAllister loses the ball out of the ground. It takes play back inside the Warrington half of the field. Clausen can't hold it. And a bit of a difference of opinion. It started with Roach and Ruane. Clausen's in there. And refereeing quickly. Clausen's still complaining. And Tamati and Skerritt having a go. The referee sending both packs away. The touch judge is in from the near side. So Mr. Whitfield calling out Steve Roach. Mike Gregory, the captain's with him. Reading the right act. Well to Oldham hooker Ruane. Any more of that and he'll be off. We can hear it clearly up here. And the penalty goes to Oldham. Steve Roach still wants to chat. McAllister Goal to try to put another 2 points on the board. Mr. Whitfield and Steve Roach still entering into a lot of banter as McAllister sets himself up for the kick. And he comes up left-footed, the kick there, good kick from Charlie McAllister. So Oldham go into the lead, 4 points to 2. 13 minutes of this game gone. And Johnny Woods restarts. Again, the kick deep out to the right. Morrison takes it to the second attempt. Makes about 10 yards of ground as Gregory and Roberts come in to halt his progress. Paul Rowan getting his first touch of the afternoon. Such one tackle, runs at Woods. Good run though by Paul Rowan. He's tackled on the Oldham 25. The Oldham forwards line up. And again, Warrington caught offside at the play of the ball. So McAllister puts the kick deep into touch, midway inside the Warrington half of the field. Ruane comes up for the restart. Referee just holds them up as we have 2 footballs on the field. Ruane to Clausen, driving in. Ruane misses out forward to Skerrett. Don Furbank tries his luck, puts his shoulder down, driving towards the Warrington 25. Furbank held in the tackle inside the Warrington quarter. Mike Ford, Oldham bring it out along the line. McAllister puts the chip through, round chasing. I think the kick might just beat him, it does. Intelligent kick from Charlie McAllister. He saw the Warrington defence lying flat, he put the chip through. The ball just rolled into touch before Rowan could get his hands to it. It's a good heel by Tamati from the resulting scrum. Mike Gregory at acting halfback tries to run it himself. Taken to ground by Morrison. Tamati, Roach primes himself for the run. Straight at Furbank and Casey. Casey throwing a loose arm there. The referee wants them to get on with the game as Lyon puts the kick deep into the Oldham half of the field. Robinson picks up, he'll have to run it. Good tackle by Les Davidson in with a shoulder. Now Paul Rowan, he has to run it across field. Humphries comes in over the top to stifle his progress. Ruane puts the trip on Clausen. Referee allows play on. Ball from Mike Ford. Puts the kick down. Testing out Lyon. He's on his own. Foster's coming back now to give him support. Lyon tries to drive it through. No, Foster at acting halfback. He has to go it himself. He runs cross field. Got Des Drummond inside him. Drummond coming in looking for work. Tamati to Turner, to Woods. Again, Oldham come up quick, join the Warrington line. Tamati to Roach, back inside to Tamati. And I get a difference of opinion between Roach and Sherratt. Should result in the Warrington penalty. And it does. So a chance for Gregory to calm things down with his players. Lyon puts the kick high into touch and takes play just 10 yards inside the Oldham half of the field. Tony Humphries. He drives in, makes 5 yards, and this time Oldham are caught offside at the play of the ball. And Woods comes up. Looks like he'll try to put the penalty on the board. And slightly to the left of the post, just 25 yards out. Woods wastes no time with the kick. Side foots it over, levels the scores. Just 18 minutes of the game gone. Scores locked at Warrington 4, Oldham 4. As McAllister again will restart. Kick again goes deep. Drummond's there though. Straight into his hands. He winds up. And straight into Furbank and goes to ground. Mark Roberts now tries to drive his way through, trying to get his hands free. And bounced to the ground by Furbank. Les Davidson. The high tackle comes in from Davidson and the players are in again. This time it's Clawson involved. So again, another penalty to Warrington for the high tackle by Clawson on Les Davidson. Lyon finds touch just short of the halfway. Tamati restarts onto Steve Roach. Goes through 2 challenges. Play midway inside the Oldham half of the field as Davidson puts his shoulder down. Quick play the ball, Tamati onto Turner, looking round for runners, he has to go back inside. And Morrison completes the tackle for Oldham on the Oldham 25. Mark Roberts. Warrington putting the moves together at the moment. Turner goes for the drop goal. Bit of indecision from referee Whitfield. Turner pops the drop goal over. So Warrington go back into the lead, albeit by 1 point. Like Furbank having a lot to say to referee Whitfield from that resultant drop goal. Again, McAllister restarts with a kick deep. Mike Gregory takes it shoulder height, winds up. He's driving over the 25. Tamati goes to acting halfback. Turner onto Roberts. It's held up in the tackle by Clawson. Steve Roach. Roach getting the works this afternoon. Now Les Davidson almost struggled out of Furbank's challenge. O'Sullivan comes in to help out. And a free kick goes to Oldham. Davidson not playing the ball properly. Again, the bucket of sand comes on for Oldham. Took away McAllister again to kick at goal. Try to restore Oldham's lead. Davison just having his shirt changed from that challenge. Oh, McAllister is lining up for his 4th penalty attempt. Comes round the corner. The kick's waved away. Kept in play though by David Lyon. Remind to Warrington attack. He showed the ball to Drummond. Decided to run it to get himself. Mike Gregory. Looking to get the ball away, but Morrison has him round the ankles. Tamati at acting halfback. Roach goes the narrow side. Takes the short ball. Warrington play along the line. Woods shows the domain, puts the pass to Roberts. He can't hold it. Good thinking by John Woods. And scrum will pack down midway inside the Warrington half of the field. Ford gathers to O'Sullivan, looking for runners. Now Paul Rowan joining the line. Just unable to get his pass away as he goes to ground. O'Sullivan to Morrison. Straightens up, drives towards the Warrington 25. John Henderson. Short ball to Furbank, going the short side. Ruane to Mike Ford. Sullivan back inside to Clausen, coming through. Taken well though by Tony Humphries. Just 15 yards from the Warrington line. Oldham played along the line. Ford to Round. Almost broke the Warrington line, but Roberts brings him down by the bootlaces. Scrappy play the ball, and Round is penalised. So a let off for Warrington. Round attempting to play the ball. He had a marker in front of him. Eventually ended up just throwing the ball through his legs. Referee Whitfield on the spot penalises him. So Tony Humphries takes it from the restart, driving towards halfway. Tamachid acting halfback. Davidson primed for the run. On to Steve Roach, centre field to Mike Gregory. The ball away. Woods can't hold it. Turner picks up. The referee allows play on. Tamati again from acting halfback. Just to run it through himself. Takes play back in Oldham territory. Turner works the run around with Woods. Shows the ball. Looking to get it away. Manages to get the ball out to Roberts. Ford was on his back straight away. Davidson inside to Mike Gregory. 6 tackles coming up. Looking for the kick from Turner. It's the kick deep. Thought there could have been a mix-up between Round and Robinson. Robinson comes away with it. Taken to ground though by Thornley, following the Turner kick. Round still going, tries to stand in the tackle. He doesn't stand very long when Roach and Humphries come over the top. And Furbank takes it up, but a cracking shoulder charge from Les Davidson. That's been his speciality in Australia. Davidson using his shoulder to good effect. Oldham are stifled inside their own quarter. Mike Ford to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan can't hold it, the ball goes loose. Picked up by Steve Robinson, but referee will bring them back for the scrum down. Turner feeds, it's a heel against the head though, as Oldham come away with it. O'Sullivan to Round. Long ball out from Round to McAllister. Blake's chasing him. Back inside to Meadows. He's taken by Des Drummond. Now O'Sullivan again looking for the gap. Goes through over halfway. Good run by Chris O'Sullivan, the Oldham number 6. It's finally taken to ground by the Warrington captain Mike Gregory. And Ford switches play to Morrison. Drives through 2 challengers. Ford again, looking for runners. Ball back inside to Clausen. And straight at Tamati and Roberts. Ruane acting halfback. And this time Davidson and Roach caught offside at the play of the ball. Inside the 5. So a chance for McAllister. Take Oldham into the lead. The kick straight in front of the post. McAllister again comes up left-footed, puts the ball over the black dot. Takes Oldham into a 6-5 lead. So all the points in this match coming from goal kicks. Woods restarts. Stein puts the kick up high. Meadows calls for it. Takes it with room to run. Tamati and Roach though in with a tackle quickly. Sherratt. He drives over Oldham 25. Now Clawson drives up. Again Davidson hits him with the shoulder. Stops him in his tracks. And a sense a bit of antagonism between Davidson and Clawson. And Ruane decides to put the kick deep into the Warrington half of the field. Lyon takes it, slips one challenge. Bounced to the ground by Casey and O'Sullivan. Kevin Tamati is looking for runners. Taken by Clawson though. Tamati running cross field, crab line. Mike Gregory had to run it himself. The Warrington players all bunched. Turner pulls a loose ball out. Woods can't hold it. Scrappy play from Warrington. From about 10 yards lost in the move. Finally it's Roberts that tidies up to Les Davidson. Puts his shoulder down. Oldham players are on his back. Six tackle coming up. Turner puts the kick left across field. Robinson comes over, has it covered. Takes it well. Nice to come round Mark Forster. Now Paul Rowan coming out from acting half-back onto Robinson. Tries to go inside. Taken to ground by Tony Humphries. Ruane to Mike Ford, standing centre field. Furbank. Ford again to Sullivan, back inside to Casey. Ruane takes it from acting half-back, puts the kick out on the full, so the ball will come back and the scrums will pack down just inside the Oldham half of the field. Oldham in a precocious 6 points to 5 lead as we've got half an hour of the game gone. Oldham win the resulting scrum. O'Sullivan tried to go down the centre of the field. Lyon has him though. Finally wrestles him to the ground 10 yards inside the Warrington half of the field. Ford to McAllister. McAllister has Gregory on his back. Has to die in the tackle though. No Oldham support forthcoming. Right onto Casey. Ford. Ball inside to Clawson. Just to get the ball at the back door. Onto Furbank. Out to John Henderson. He's dancing in centre field. And bounced to the ground by Davidson and Roach and loses the ball. And Turner feeds. And to John Woods, tries to come inside. And flung to the ground by O'Sullivan. Tony Thornley tries his luck. Taking it from acting half-back, takes play just inside the Oldham half of the field. Turner onto Humphries as the forwards queued up. It's Humphries who came away with it. Tamati has to go at himself as both Roach and Davidson went either side of him. Bit of indecision from Kevin Tamati. Davidson steps inside, beats the challenge, looking round for support. He has Mike Gregory with him. Pass around Gregory's knees, but he still manages to retain possession. Six tackle coming up. Turner onto Woods, puts the chip through for the chase. Kick just a little bit too far. Jerome picks up, shrugs off Blake at the first attempt. Blake's still at him. Now McAllister running centre field. Finally taken to ground by Turner and Tamati. Now Ruane going from acting half-back. Takes play just over the Oldham 25. Ford to Sherratt. Running sideways. Forster's in there trying to reef the ball free. The referee calls the tackle. Clawson tries to drive it in. Out to O'Sullivan, standing centre field. Morrison to McAllister. Got Blake to beat. Blake's chasing him. Taking him towards touch. The ball's back inside. Woods nearly had it, but Oldham keep the move alive. That's a Fairbank. He's finally taken to ground on the 5th tackle. Now to Mike Ford. Showing the ball. Puts it out to John Henderson. Tries to come round Mark Forster. Ford's taken out of play. Ball back to Paul Round and he can't hold it. So it'll be the handover. Mike Gregory will restart. Inside the Warrington quarter. And Kevin Tamati, at acting half-back. Again has to go it himself. He loops to the left as Roach have primed himself for the run to the right. So basic moves falling down for Warrington. Now Steve Roach takes it up. Still manages to get the ball away. Turner will have to clear up. And again Tigerish Oldham tackling. Brings Turner to ground and again 10 yards lost in the move. Davidson picks up, puts his shoulder down, tries to drive through O'Sullivan. Morrison comes over the top to complete the challenge. Steve Roach slips one challenge, winds up. There's a penalty to Warrington for offside at the play of the ball. Mr. Whitfield being very strict on the 5-metre rule. And just 6 minutes to go to the end of this first half. Tamati restarts to Woods. On to Mark Roberts running from deep, tries to get the ball away, back inside to Woods. He can't hold it. It'll be very cold down there on the field. The scrum goes down about 8 yards inside the Oldham half of the field. Ford feeds. Comes out, Turner dives on it, but referee not happy as the packs collapse. Ford again feeds. Onto O'Sullivan. Now Paul Round joining the line. Back to O'Sullivan. Holds the ball well to Meadows. Back inside to McAllister. McAllister going down the wing. He's got Turner to meet. And Turner proves his worth. Brings McAllister down just 10 yards from the Warrington line. Mike Ford throws a long ball out to Paul Round. He runs into Davidson's shoulder. A bit of a mix-up from acting half-back. Sherratt drives to the line. Stopped by Drummond, just a yard short. Long ball out. McAllister can't hold it. But Oldham willing to let the ball go loose. Push it along the line. Good enterprising football. Catching Warrington in all sorts of problems. And surely a try-saving tackle though from Robert Turner on Charlie McAllister. Well, Turner sees the ball from the back of the scrum. A chance to steady things down. Davidson takes it centre field looking for runners. Tries to get the ball away. Mark Robertson's driving through. Makes about 10 yards for Morrison, brings him to ground. Steve Roach shrugs off Morrison. Wants to run it again, gets the good ball away to Tony Thornley. Turner standing centre field to Woods. Woods decides the gap, goes for it himself, onto Phil Blake. He's got Drummond coming on his inside, turns the Oldham defence inside out and Blake goes in for the try. Just 37 minutes on the clock. Phil Blake gets the first try of the afternoon. I'm just about to say, Phil Blake having a rather quiet first half. Then up he popped. The ball went across field. Woods saw the gap, went for it. He had Blake on his outside. Popped the ball to Blake. Drummond came through on the inside, through the Oldham cover, and Blake turned forward and round inside out. went in for the try about 12 yards from the corner flag on the right hand side of the post. And the conversion attempt, a flapper from Woods. So the score remains Warrington 9, Oldham 6. Make it just 3 minutes to go to half time. There was nothing like a try at the end of any half. I must say, Warrington under pressure for long periods in this first half. Finally get the noses well in front. McAllister restarts. Drummond can't hold a rather tricky ball. Knocks on right on his own line. So the scrum goes down. Just 5 yards from the old Warrington line. Ford feeds. Receives from the back to O'Sullivan. Onto McAllister. Coming through on the short ball. Important for Warrington to keep Oldham out, and Warrington have possession. John Woods. Mike Gregory tries to bring it away. Tamati acting halfback. Onto Turner. To Davidson standing out wide. He pops one at the back door. Turner picks up again. Steve Roach shrugs out to one challenge. Takes play over the Warrington 25. Turner thought twice about the pass as Oldham moved up quickly into the Warrington line. Tamati back to Lyon for the kick. The kick comes out deep to the left. Robinson's chasing back. He's got round in support. Robinson picks up at his own quarter. Finds no way through. Forster and Thornley though. And then Paul Round has to go at himself from acting halfback. And Tony Thornley in there with a challenge. And there goes the hooter for half time. Warrington leave the field just 3 points in front. Score Warrington 6. Warrington 9. Oldham 6. A clean jersey, so no substitutions for Warrington in this second half. The leading 9 points to 6. They're playing from left to right. Forster picks up from the kick-off. Good run by Mark Forster. Weaving and dodging, coming inside. Steve Roach takes it up. Ball goes loose. Tamati's there to pick up. Crowd call for the knock-on, but the ball goes back with Mr. Whitfield. Warrington stay in possession. And Tony Humphries taking the ball at first receiver. Again, the ball goes loose. It's picked up quickly by Morrison to McAllister, and McAllister's final pass to Meadows rolls out into touch. So a chance lost for Oldham in the early minutes of this second half. Turner feeds the scrum. Sees from the back. Morrison leaves the pack quickly. With the aid of O'Sullivan, puts Turner down just short of the Warrington 25. Davidson standing centre field. And Mike Gregory tries to burst the Oldham line. And taken to ground by Casey. And a free kick goes to Warrington. Number 12, Casey, in the way as Gregory played that ball. Lyon puts the kick deep into touch. Saves his forwards a hell of a lot of work. As Woods restarts just short of the Oldham 25. Woods working the run around, looking for the gap. Oldham wise to it on this occasion. Now Tamati acting halfback to Turner. Davidson back inside to Thornley. And three-man Oldham defence taking Thornley to ground. Now Mark Roberts slips one challenge, looking for support. And Roberts and Morrison still having a difference of opinion from that play of the ball as Oldham come up with it on the drop pass. And Sherratt manages to get the ball out under pressure. to Robinson. Furbank driving towards the centre of the field. Oldham playing it tight in the forwards. Mike Ford at first receiver. Chris O'Sullivan getting in the action, looking for the gap. And the gap stitched up by Tony Thornley. Oldham still trapped in their own half of the field. Ford back inside. To Clausen. He stood up in the challenge. And 6 tackles coming up. Back to Ruane. Just in the kick deep. The kick waved back by the touch judge. Went out on the full. So it'll be a changeover. Mike Gregory will play it. Just inside his own half of the field. Tamati acting halfback. To Turner. To Woods. Looking for the gap. Tries to come inside. Blake couldn't get up with him as Woods had to die. But Steve Roach taking it from a standing start. Out to Mike Gregory. Gregory looking for the gap, looking for support. But no support from Warrington. Tamati going for a jaunt from acting half-back. So manages to get the ball away. Now Warrington bringing along the line. Woods. He runs into O'Sullivan and Morrison. Wes Davison makes 10 yards from acting half-back. Plays the ball out to himself. Again, Stanton the challenge. Where's the Warrington support? Roberts comes through eventually. He can't take the ball. And falls gratefully into the hands of Ruane, the Oldham hooker. Meadows tries to come inside. Clausen. Ball goes loose from Clausen's challenge. It's still going. Swept back. Meadows picks up. Referee will bring them back for the knock-on. Turner feeds. Gregory picks up from the back of the scrum. Woods. On to Thornley. And again, the Oldham forwards break quickly from the scrum. Snuff out the Warrington attack. Kevin Tamati has Mike Gregory in support. And he has to go to ground just inside the Oldham quarter. We're playing 5 minutes of this second half. Turner, sloppy pass right at Davidson's bootlaces. He can't hold it, and it's finally picked up for Oldham by Mike Ford. Now Clausen tries to go over the top of Humphrey's challenge. Ruane to Mike Ford. Back to Furbank. Slips one challenge, looking for support. And finally taken to ground by Steve Roach. Just inside the Warrington half of the field. Ford looking for runners, finds it in Sherratt. And Ford at acting half-back. As Oldham played out along the line. Morrison tries to keep hold. And so on at the back door to O'Sullivan. Now to Clausen. Comes round Turner. Still going. The ball goes loose. Foster can't hold it. And a let off for Warrington. The final pass from round to Henderson went to ground. It'll be Mike Ford to feed the scrum inside the Warrington quarter. And Oldham get the resultant penalty put up by Kevin Tamati as the ball went into the scrum. So Oldham will keep more pressure on the Warrington line. Sherratt goes driving up from the play of the ball. Tackle just 5 yards out. Ruane looking for runners. Roach not accepting the dummy though. O'Sullivan, long ball out. Picked up by Casey. Now O'Sullivan again. Out to Charlie McAllister. Back inside to Henderson. To O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan just grabbed by the shirt collar by Roach as he went for the line. So pressure still on the Warrington line as Oldham played out along across the field. Round puts the kick through. It's a chase. Finally finally kicked away by Tony Thornley. And the pressure's still not off Warrington yet. And Blake will have to restart with a dropout from under his own post. Good kick by Phil Blake. Brown takes his time to pick up. Robinson comes inside him. Brown winds up for the run. Takes play back inside the Warrington half of the field. Morrison driving through. Sam Sherritt prime for the run. And Warrington caught offside again at the play of the ball. And a chance for McAllister to put 2 more points on the board, I would think. And yeah, so the bucket of sand comes on from the Oldham bench. And kicks straight in front of the post. So again, referee Mr. Whitfield very strict on the 5-metre rule. Numerous penalties gone to both sides this afternoon. McAllister puts it over the black dot. Takes the score to Warrington 9, Oldham 8. Almost 10 minutes of this second half gone. So all the Oldham pressure telling. Come away with 2 points. And John Woods restarts. Puts the kick out deep to the left. Robinson takes it. Stopped just short of the 25 by Humphreys. Now Clawson, big Oldham prop, he manages to get the ball away from the tackle. Now Sherritt tries to stand up in the challenge but still gets the pass away to Ruane. And Turner in there trying to reef the ball free. The referee calls the tackle. Morrison, the acting halfback, to Mike Ford. O'Sullivan standing deep. Onto Paul Round. Ball back out to O'Sullivan. Humphreys just did enough to knock O'Sullivan off his stride. Plays the ball to himself. It's the 6th tackle. Paul Round puts the big kick up. Drummond's underneath it though for Warrington. He takes it. Goes round. Went round Paul Round's lunging tackle. Finally put the ball away to David Lyon, who stopped dead in his tracks. Now Warrington playing standstill rugby at the moment. Much to the crowd's annoyance. Woods to Davidson. He straightens up the attack. And just 1 point separates these teams. As Roach takes it up, drives towards halfway. But again, 3-man Oldham defence. Turner in centre field to Woods. Ford's up on him quickly. And John Woods no room. The 6 tackles coming up and Warrington hardly making any ground. The kick from Taylor bounced off Ian Sherritt. Picked up by Henderson and he went away. But a last-ditch tackle from Les Davison takes him into touch just inside the Warrington quarter. As Warrington decide to make a tactical substitution, Gary Sanderson comes on the field. And the number 15 replacing number 10, Tony Humphreys. The packs go down on the Warrington 25. Turner comes away with it. And Gary Sanderson getting his first touch of the ball. And coming on a substitute. Again, Ford in the challenge. Steve Roach drives him well, looking to get the ball away. He's got Gregory on his shoulder. Woods standing centre field, inside to Mark Roberts. He's tackled on halfway. And Tamati going for a jaunt from acting halfback, throws a loose pass. Need for pass, it's Oldham who pick up. Sherratt, on to Henderson, on to Robinson. And again Robinson taken into touch on the far side. Covering tackle for Mark Forster. Man Rocky Turner. And it's a heel against the head. Oldham win it. Pass just drops at O'Sullivan's feet. He manages to get up, make a few more yards. As O'Sullivan plays it to himself, looking for the gap. Lots of oohs and ahs from the crowd with the challenge from Gregory. As Oldham keep up the pressure. Paul Rowan joins the line. Ball back to Ruane. On to Fairbank. It's a ball back to Morrison. Morrison just caught out the air by Drummond's tackle. The referee on the spot to call the knock on. So Morrison took a strong challenge from Des Drummond. Stopped what surely would have been a try. Morrison injured in that challenge. Just as a precaution, Oldham have Ashley Gilbert warming up. So Morrison receiving the works on the Warrington line. Took a heavy knock. I don't think there was any malice intended from Des Drummond in the challenge. Morrison helped back to his feet. Able to join the Oldham pack again. It's going to be a pressure heel. This for Kevin Tamati as Mike Ford will feed for Oldham. Scrums collapse. Ford gets it back to Charlie McAllister. He straightens up the attack. Held by four-man Warrington defence. O'Sullivan pushes Gregory out the way. Round. And things getting heated down there now. Ruane looking for the gap. Held by Turner and Gregory just 5 yards from the Warrington line. Well, Mike Ford pulls the dummy back inside to Fairbank. And Gary Sanderson pulls him down up the pressure still on Warrington. Mike Ford puts a little chip through, but just too far. And to be the Warrington restart with a tap from the 25. Kevin Tamati restarts. To Les Davidson. Puts one out the back door. Tamati's there to receive it. He goes for a jaunt. He's being shepherded towards the touchline. Tackle just 5 yards in. Warrington still trapped in their own half of the field. Turner to Roach. Still manages to get the ball away in the challenge. And Warrington bring it across the field to Blake. No pass from Woods. Blake not ready, and it's Oldham who come up with it again. Ford back inside to McAllister. It hit Blake's hand, and Lyon ties it up. Thornley sets himself on a break for Warrington. So Warrington putting themselves under unnecessary pressure. With passes when they're not on. Rather adventurous, I would say. This juncture in the game. Turner takes it standing still in centre field. Again, the Warrington players bunch. Blake comes into it. Tries to put the kick deep into the Oldham half. Round's chasing it. The ball doesn't find touch, but Round has to pick up, and he's own in goal. Mark Roberts comes over to take him. And Kevin Meadows, an acting halfback, has to go at himself. And Sanderson and Roberts in the challenge. That's what Warrington need to play the game in the Oldham half. Sherratt contrives his luck. And again, Mark Roberts in the challenge. Ruane, an acting halfback, onto Clawson. And there was a punch from Davidson on Clawson. Referee allows play on. I don't think the touch should saw it. And Casey And make his way upfield. 6 tackles coming up. O'Sullivan puts the kick in deep. Mark Forster takes it shoulder height, winds himself up for the run. And straight at Robinson. Did the best thing, did Mark Forster. Play back inside the Oldham half of the field. Thornley has to take it himself from acting half-back. Turner to Gary Sanderson, centre field. Makes no ground. Third back comes in over the top. Steve Roach winds up. Puts one out towards in space. He's only got the full-back round to meet. John Wood's going for the line. Well, it looked like he'd been tackled. Didn't ground the ball. Sprang up like a jack in the box and put the ball down under the post. So after all the pressure Warrington have taken, and in this last quarter of an hour, it's John Woods who comes up with a try. Extends Warrington's lead. Let's give Warrington a chance to slow things down. Leaves himself a simple conversion attempt. Makes no mistake with the conversion. Takes Warrington on to a 15 points to 8 lead. So McAllister restarts, puts the kick straight down. It's by the side of the post. Mike Gregory takes it. He winds up for the big run. Hits the Oldham line. And he's taken to ground on the 25. And Sullivan takes a pot shot at Mike Gregory. And Roberts and Sullivan are in there. You could sense a bit of animosity coming between O'Sullivan and Mike Gregory, the Warrington captain. The last few tackles, there's been a bit of shouting and bawling. Sullivan threw a punch in the tackle at Gregory as he got up and then laid him low with a left hook Frank Bruno would be proud of. And Gregory flat on his back. Receiving the last rites from the Warrington physio. And he's checking round. And he's back to his feet. He's not going to leave the feed. And O'Sullivan gets the yellow card. So Oldham down to 12 men. It's up to Warrington to capitalise on this now. And O'Sullivan goes to the sin bin for 10 minutes for throwing the left hook. Meanwhile, for Oldham, Ashley Gilbert stripped, ready for action. It's by the Oldham bench, and also Atkinson is warming up. So Lyon puts the high kick into touch, takes play back inside the Oldham half of the field. The Warrington crowd get behind the team. Woods to Tamati. Into the set piece move, Roberts. He has the ball raked from his grasp by Morrison. So a chance lost. Robinson comes inside, but can't escape the clutches of Mike Gregory. So a chance lost for Warrington. And Warrington caught offside again at the play of the ball. And the Oldham coach, temporary coach, Terry Flanagan, sees fit now to bring off number 10, Ian Sherritt, and bring on number 15, Ashley Gilbert. Ashley Gilbert, another Aussie import from the Canberra club, but unable to find his true form during his stint so far in Britain. As McAllister puts the kick into touch, just short of the Warrington 25. Ruane restarts, Clausen takes the narrow ball, goes driving towards the Warrington line. Now Mike Ford, the scissors movement, he's held though in possession, and straight into Tamati. So Oldham losing ground in the move. Ruane works the run round with Clawson to Gilbert. His first touch of the ball, he can't hold it. But Warrington regain possession. They're inside their own quarter. So Mike Gregory tries to run it away. Tries to swing at the challenge. Roach primes himself for the run. Takes the narrow, short ball. Stood in the tackle. Time Mark Roberts. Nice to run it up. Furbank in the challenge for Oldham. Warrington should be looking for the kick here, and it's going to come from David Lyon. Kick out towards the left side of the field. Brown's just shepherding it over the dead ball line. Warrington playing with the wind in this second half. Haven't as yet used it to their advantage. The restart from Ruane. Gilbert takes it up. First proper touch of the ball. Clawson to drive straight. Comes into Sanderson. Tamatty snapping round his ankles. Furbank almost broke Gregory's challenge. He's tackled on just on halfway. Mike Ford puts the kick over. Drummond's there, has it covered. And Ford looking at the referee as he put that kick over, looking for the obstruction. Referee Whitfield having none of it. As Gregory tries to bring it away for Warrington. Gilbert rakes the ball free, sets up an Oldham attack. McAllister back inside to John Henderson. On to Gilbert. And Mark Roberts does his job, brings Gilbert down. It's on the Warrington 25. Mike Ford again. On to Paul Round. Suggs out to Blake's challenge. Gregory takes him to ground. Pressure again on Warrington. As Clawson takes it up. He's looking to get the ball away. As Tamatty completed the challenge. Ruane back inside to Casey. Ball goes loose. It's a scramble. Oldham regain possession. Ruane, long ball out to McAllister. Quick answer, McAllister to Robinson. And he's in the corner. So the try from Robinson coming just 25 minutes into this second half. Oldham, remember, down to 12 men. The try came about from the scramble at the loose ball near the Warrington line. Possession was quickly regained for Oldham. Slung out to McAllister on the right. As they had the overlap, Robinson came steaming through and he just beat Foster's despairing dive to go in at the corner. Puts Oldham within, it's going to say 3 points of the Warrington score. Robinson picks up at his own goal here, tries to drive it away. John Henderson. Warrington again, defending just a 1 point lead. Gilbert takes it centre field, puts his shoulder down. Met well though by Les Davidson. Oldham still trapped inside their own 25. As Furbank tries to come down the centre of the field, ball out to Charlie McAllister. To Kevin McCormack. McAllister works the run around, puts the chip through. Drummond has it covered though. He can't take it. Referee said it went back. Drummond gets the second bite of the cherry. And McAllister takes Gregory down. Gregory took the ball from acting halfback. Les Davidson shrugs off one challenge. Ball goes loose. Gilbert can't hold it. Referee plays a good advantage though. Steve Roach puts the ball back inside. And Warrington keep it alive. Mike Gregory. Warrington again getting bunched in the centre of the field. Keeping the ball alive but not making much ground. Tamatty tries to go from acting halfback. Turns in the tackle. Looking to get the ball away. Well, Woods to Turner, to Les Davison, inside to Thornley. Morrison goes in with a haymaker over the top. Missed Thornley. The referee wants them to get on with the game. And the short ball to Mark Roberts from Woods. Thornley still on the ground. Woods an acting half-back. And to Turner. He sees the far touch line. Unguarded and puts the kick into touch. About 5 yards inside the Oldham quarter. It's only Thornley recovered from the knock and the tackle. Ford feeds the scrum. Ball's coming out to Turner, to Woods. He can't hold it. The ball goes back. Play on to referee Whitfield. And Woods has to die with it on the Oldham 25. Lyon to Turner, to Mike Gregory. And Gregory inside to Thornley. He loses his footing. The tackle comes in from John Henderson. Gregory to Turner. On to Les Davison. He manages to get the ball out to David Lyon. Tries to go inside. Held by Ford and Morrison. Just 10 yards from the Oldham line. Tamati goes the blind side back to Roach. Inside to Gregory. And Ford and Tamati wrestling for the ball. It's Mike Ford who comes up with it. The chance lost for Warrington. Tamati kicks through at the play of the ball. Ruane brings it away. Meanwhile, Chris O'Sullivan ready to return to the fray for Oldham. Warrington have Paul Bishop warming up on the touchline. On a loose ball from Paul round. Looks Tony Thornley back in possession, almost slugged through the tackle. And again the Warrington crowd get behind the team, and a free kick goes to Warrington. Henderson holding Thornley down as he was looking for a quick play of the ball. Mike Gregory handing the ball to John Woods. He elects to go for goal. And I said there's just 1 point in it. Warrington leading by 15 points to 14. So Woods comes up right-footed, takes the score to Warrington 17, Oldham 14. This time Warrington make the substitution. Paul Bishop coming on the field in jumper number 14, replacing Robert Turner. The Warrington number 7. It'll be a straight swap, scrum half for scrum half. Just 10 minutes of this game to go. Warrington in a precarious 3 points lead. And Thornley picks up to run it cross field. The Oldham cover up very quickly. Tamati acting half back. Tries to run it away, swings out of one challenge. And taken to ground on the Warrington 25. Woods out to Roach, onto Mark Roberts. And Tamati back to Lyon for the kick. Kicks high and deep onto Mike Ford. He takes it well. So running across field. Put the pass just outside Bishop's craft. The ground winds up for the good run by Paul Rowan from fullback. Woods gets him at the second attempt, but played back inside the Oldham Warrington half of the field. O'Sullivan onto Ashley Gilbert. Back to O'Sullivan. Sullivan going for the line. Bounced to the ground though by Mike Gregory. Oldham with a bit between the teeth. Mike Ford. On to Chris O'Sullivan. John Henderson has to come back inside. The Warrington defence holding firm for the moment. Mike Ford looking for runners, looking for the forwards, because Clawson tries his luck. Brought down just 5 yards short. Mike Ford again. Long ball out from Ford. McAllister has to wait for the bounce. He tries to hand off Blake, throws one out the side to Meadows, and he can't hold it as the ball rolls into touch. Just 10 yards from the Warrington line, so we'll let off for Warrington. And Paul Bishop going into the scrum half roll. It's the ball in. The scrum's tried to feed. Bishop comes round the blind side, beats two challengers. And tackled by Meadows just on the 25. Mike Gregory at acting halfback. Gary Sanderson and tries his luck. Mark Roberts. He's swung round in the tackle, he still gets the ball out to Les Davidson. Ball again back to David Lyon for the kick. Kicks high, Paul Rounds underneath it. Takes it well. This time he decides to run towards the right hand side, towards Forster. And Thornley comes in over the top, completes the challenge. John Henderson, flung to the ground by Steve Roach. Another with Clawson, tries to drive it centre field, looks out of Roach's challenge, the ball's loose. And the referee waiting for an advantage, and Warrington come up with it. Looked as if Clawson could have been held in the challenge. And Bishop standing centre field, puts the kick out to the left. McCormick's chasing back. Rounds there as well. Takes the ball on his own in goal. Shrugs out of Blake's challenge, now on to Kevin McCormack. Tries to come round the outside of Drummond. And finally it's the Warrington captain Mike Gregory. He takes McCormack to ground. Mike Ford, quick hand to McAllister, on to Ashley Gilbert. Tries to turn his back to unload in the tackle. A real enjoyable cup tie here. Say 3 points within the teams. Make it about 6 minutes of the game to go. Now Gilbert taking it up centre field, puts his shoulder down. And Tanity uses the Cumberland roll. As Oldham bringing along the line, Morrison swings out to Bishop's challenge. McAllister tries to go back inside onto Ford, he can't hold it. Possession regained for Warrington by Mark Roberts. And Roberts takes a swing at Ford as he kicked through at the play of the ball. Intense cup tie, just one trial to settle this game. At the moment it's going Warrington's way. So hope it keeps that way. Roach looked like he got the ball out to Davidson as he went through unopposed. Finally Roach is forced to the ground by Clawson. And Tamati again going on one of his jaunts from acting halfback. Takes play back inside the Oldham half of the field as the sixth tackle comes up. Back to Bishop. And puts the kick out to the right. Meadows in no hurry to get it as the ball rolls out touching goal. So Rowan will restart with a tap from the 25. Takes the ball up himself. He's through Davidson. Ford goes to acting halfback. On to Chris O'Sullivan. Clawson, he straightens up the attack, tries to turn, get the ball out. Mark Roberts takes him to ground. This time Ruane tries the kick employ from acting halfback. Kick looks good. Lyon's chasing it, it bounces off the corner flag. Lyon has to pick up at his own in goal. And the referee will bring them back for the 25 tap. John Woods with the ball, just calming things down. We've got less than 5 minutes now of Warrington. Tamati restarts, tries to run it himself. Turns out of one challenge, got Bishop in support. It's the ball back to Paul Bishop. He's flung to ground, Phil Blake comes back in the action. Puts the kick over, he's taken to ground by Round. Drummond's complaining and finally the touch judge on the far side will come in. Phil Blake having a rather quiet game this afternoon by his standards. He's only popped up once, really. That was to score the try. He's Warrington in the lead towards the end of the first half, and again Warrington get the free kick. Gregory leaves the ball for Woods, and this could be the nail in Oldham's coffin. So Woods with a kick, comes to the left of the post, up he comes. Extends Warrington's lead to 19 points to 14. We'll make it just about 2 minutes plus time added on for stoppages to go in this game. Warrington's still not clear as yet. McAllister takes care to place the ball. Time running out for Oldham. Sam tries the short kick. Taken by Roberts on his own 25. And Warrington will play this tight now. The game could be in the bag. They keep possession. Mark Forster coming in centre field. Roach primed the run, shrugs off one challenge, he's running out to the left but he's got no support. Finally taken to ground by Henderson. Tamatid acting half-back. To Les Davidson. Running cross-field, still manages to get the pass out to Mike Gregory, to Blake. Meadows is on him quickly. He gets the pass out to Drummond, he comes round McAllister. Drummond going down this near touchline, is it going to be? No, he's going to have a grandstand finish from Warrington. The run by Drummond makes about 50 yards. Paul Bishop in space. Puts the kick through. Paul Round takes him round the head. And finally it's Paul Round sent to the sin bin. Bishop's lying down on the ground. Up he gets though on another penalty to Warrington. So I don't think we'll see a return to the field by Paul Round. And John Woods rightfully is going for goal. Waste a bit more time. Almost on time now. So Woods with a penalty attempt from the 25, and he makes no mistake. Extends Warrington's lead. I think they'll go home and dry now to 21 points to 14. So we're now playing time added on for stoppages. This time Ford restarts. It's the kick deep, taken by Mark Roberts on his own 25. He winds up. And Tamati again, an acting half-back. Again, Warrington will want to play this game tight. Keep hold of the ball. And there goes the final hooter here at Wilderspool. Warrington taking the honours. They'll progress into the second round of the John Player Trophy. They've won this afternoon by 21 points to 14.